He went from sexy male model,
There was like beautiful girls, and I was like the center of attention.
to soap sensation,
It's on.
literally overnight.
I left my graduation early, flew out here, and started filming on Passions the very next day.
Meet Galen Gering, the heartthrob who plays Passion's most upstanding citizen, Luis Lopez Fitzgerald.
My character's a little uptight.
In real life, Galen is a fun-loving prankster with a reputation for clowning around with his castmates.
I get stressed out. I have to like blow off steam somehow. Not my fault. We just have a good time. Well, maybe a little.
But there's at least one thing Galen and Luis have in common.
I can certainly relate to not having a lot of money at times and where's the next meal coming from.
Galen Gering was born in Los Angeles in the early 70s, but he says his parents were still living in the 60s.
My parents were definitely like total hippies. It was very free, fun-loving atmosphere, and, we ran around naked pretty much for our whole childhood.
Galen and his older sister, Carissa, loved their parents very much, but at times were embarrassed by their unconventional behavior, like when Galen's mom decided to turn the family car into a work of art.
This car was this 1967 Plymouth Valiant, and it was called the Duckmobile because she had this dream that she was going to start this company called Duckland Inc. So it was completely painted with like ducks and lions, and so my sister and I, we had our own thing for the Duckmobile because we were always, ducking down whenever we would like see people we know.
Mom really liked ducks. A flock of them lived in their house.
In the morning, I'm getting up to go to school, and I've got to hose down the bathtub because it's all like duck poop, and then all the little ducklings are like peep peep peep.
Money was tight. Dinner was often instant noodle soup or mac and cheese. Galen spent a lot of time wondering why his life wasn't normal.
Man, I wish my life was different. I wish I had a total normal lifestyle. I wish that I had the sack lunch. Why do we have 20 cats? What's up with that?
But he was starting to get noticed for his good looks. One day when he was 17, he went with a friend to a chic hair salon. The stylist was so impressed with Galen, he introduced him to a talent manager.
So next thing I know, I had this manager and this whole photo session, and there was these beautiful girls, and I was the center of attention, and I was still in high school at the time, and they went in ads that were throughout Los Angeles, and so next thing I know, I'm in school, and everyone's like, wow, man, you're famous. I'm like, yep, not living in Duckland anymore.
With his parents' blessing, Galen went to New York for the summer. He got so much modeling work, he missed the first month of his senior year in high school.
So for 4 months, I stayed in New York. But because of that, I always have these crazy recurring dreams now that I'm wake up and I've totally missed school because, I spent this time in New York.